Blues predictions. I'm going to ask you about Tom Wagner first.
Hang on
about Tom Wagner.
Tom Wagner's so verb loving.
Yeah.
Maybe Blues that. Come on. It's going to be a good day. We're going to win 2-0.
2-0.
2-0.
And what do you reckon about the open out?
Love it. Absolutely love it. It's going to be brilliant.
Even if Blues, worst case scenario, did get relegated.
Season tickets next year. We get season tickets anyway.
Yeah.
Up the Blues. Come on, you Blue boys.
Come on, Steve. Let's give out Blues.
Do you know what? I don't like saying we might not get a result, but I'm really... Wednesday night knocks it down on me a little bit. I'm going to go, best I can hope for is a draw today. 1-1, come on.
What do you reckon about the open out for Tom Wagner?
It was absolutely mind-blowing. Literally nothing in all the years that I've been on this planet following this football club could have prepared me for that. We're going to the moon. Come on!
All the Blue Houses that are in doubt if we do get relegated.
Pretty bad, mate. You have a great season. You literally, we've had 12 years of nonsense, losing every week. We're going to have a season where we just, when we do this prediction thing, we'll go, give me 3, 4, 5, and we're going to Wembley as well. So, yeah, we're going to come back better, stronger. We're going to have a deep cleanse. We're going to smash it, whatever happens. Although, I do hope we actually stay up and invest all the money we're going to invest to go for the Premiership instead. Come on, Steve, keep going on. Up the Blues, come on, up the Blues.
I go back to what I said at the beginning. We're not going anywhere. We're not quitting. It's my biggest fault by far is I don't quit. I don't know when to stop. To a fault. But I think it's important for all of us to remember it's us collectively against the doubters and haters. They're against us. They don't want us to succeed. But together we're not going to fail. We will not fail. It doesn't matter what happens or where we end up from today, looking out 5 years, is the same, irrespective of what happens over the next 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, even 3 years. The end goal is going to be the same, and that is a place that we all want to get to. So, thank you very, very much. And stick to our motto, FEA, FEA.
Going on, Blue Noses, it's me again, the boy in blue. I'm so happy to finally see the back end of that season, to be honest. Yeah. So this is the day after the Norwich game. I've just got in from my night shift because I had to go to work pretty much straight after the Norwich game. So this is just going off pure emotions for the season. It's been an absolute roller coaster of a season. 7 managers. And all in all, from my personal opinion, the players have just been so inconsistent all season, and the league table has, proved that football is about getting points at the end of the day and where you are in the league table, and that unfortunately the league table doesn't lie, and that's where we are. It was just a shame that we did win and all the results did go against us. I took this pretty well, to be honest, because I was dreading how I was going to take it, because I'm 32 years old. I was only 2 or 3 years old when Barry Fry had taken us up from the 3rd tier. So, I can't really remember that far back. The earliest memories that I've got of Blues is Trevor Francis as manager. I never had the privilege to see him as a football player. I know that some of the older generations that watch this channel have, But yeah, I'm just really sorry, Blue Noses, that it's come to this. I did think that we could get out of it, but I did say that Blues would beat Norwich, and it just goes to show that when we all unite, and the place was rocking, that's 7 home games, 7 sellouts, and we've won every single one. And reading stuff on like social media and stuff, I've kind of pulled myself away a little bit because there's a lot of raw emotions. People deal with things differently, But I love this fucking club loads. I love you lot, Blue Noses, and yeah, it just goes to show that when we unite, anything can happen. And that was the whole reason of me doing this YouTube channel, was because of such a divide in the fan base and how passionate I am for Blues and how close I am with my dad. I wanted to do my bit and try and bring some positivity. But Blues are now relegated in the 3rd tier. But I don't think it's all that bad, and I'm going to tell you why. Because, for one, we get to rebuild, and half of these players will be gone. To be honest, I'm glad, because they haven't performed well all season. We've all paid our hard-earned money to watch this team play, and they haven't given us really anything in return. Tony Mowbray is going to be coming back, and he's very experienced as a manager. Personally, I think he's the best manager the Blues are going to be having for a very long time, to be honest. He will get us back to the Championship from League One. And to be honest, I'm really looking forward to it. I've never seen Blues in the 3rd tier. Yes, it's bad. Yes, I'm pissed off. Yes, I'm upset, but I'm not going to fucking dwell on it. I'm more than happy. Looking forward to the future, and most importantly, I'm looking forward to making new memories with my dad, my best friend, and he's the whole reason why I follow Blues, is because of him, and he's my hero. And I'm looking forward to going to some teams that I've never been to see before, some new grounds, and yeah, we're going to make some memories. It's just a small blip, but it's really exciting. The future's bright. But yeah, going back to the Norwich game as well, I hope that the Blues fan is okay that was in the cop. I know that there was a medical emergency, so my thoughts are with whoever it is in their family. I really hope you're okay. We wasn't aware what was going on at first. We was really confused. It was only till I got back home and I looked at the news to see what had gone on. So I just hope you're okay. To all the other Blues channels as well out there, I want to personally thank you from me for all your content. All the Blue Noses that have been supporting me, coming up to me at games. It means the absolute world. And yeah, I love every single one here. I love Blues. With Birmingham City, we'll fight to the end. Tom Wagner, we've got to get behind him. He's the best thing that's ever happened to Blues. It's just unfortunate and typical Blues look, that he's coming to Blues. He's inherited what we've got this season, and that's just from previous owners. He's not a magician, but from what he's done so far within the first 12 months behind the scenes, you've got to give him credit, and I think he's a fantastic bloke. The amount of times he's travelled thousands of miles, to be with us, to watch the games. He's been away with us. He's gone in pubs and brought us rounds of drinks. The bloke is just a genuine bloke, and he's fantastic. We've just all got to stick together. It's only a small blip. It is going to get better. But I do want to show you this screen as well, Blue Noses. So if you look at this now, this is the FFP rules in the League One, and it's different to the Championship and the Premier League because there's not really like a regulation for FFP as such. And as well, Tom Wagner did say that he's still going to be spending the same amount of money as he would have done in the Championship, and also he can gift his own money towards improving the squad as well, which I'm pretty sure that he will. So I'm just going to read this out to you now. So most fans will be aware of the financial fair play, the FFP, by now, even if they're a little unsure as to exactly how it's calculated or exactly what it means for their club. FFP is much spoken about by the Premier League and across European competitions as clubs look for ways to still splash cash while remaining within the guidelines. But many fans of lower league sides are none the wiser as to exactly how FFP affects their side, and even if it exists further down the footballing pyramid. With that in mind, we've tried to clear up exactly what wage management structure is in place for League 1 and League 2. So the question is, does FFP exist in League 1 and 2? No, well, not in name anyway. Financial fair play does not operate in League 1 and League 2. But clubs must instead abide by snappily named Salary Cost Management Protocol, SCMP. This regulation limits the percentage of clubs' turnover allowed to be spent on wages in League 1. This limit is 60%, while in League 2 it is 55%. How does it work exactly? Every summer, a club will be asked to provide a forecast of turnover for the upcoming season. This includes information about where the club expects to be at the halfway stage of the campaign. The figures must be submitted with firm evidence from the previous season. Any major changes in income or expenditure would have to be explained. So, going back to the season, we relegated, I'm not going to moan about it. I'm not going to sulk about it because it's not going to solve anything, I fucking love the Blues. I'm going to go there next season, League 1. I'm going to be making new memories. I'm going to be having a beer. I'm watching the Blues, you know what I mean? Like, we work all week. It's only a small blip. I can't wait to get going. I can't wait for the transfer window. I can't wait for Tony Mowbray to come back. It's just a small blip. We will be back. I just feel sorry for the older generation of Blue Noses, the ones who've been there before, who've had another 20, 30 years of crap on top of me. Being at 32, I just wish that it was a bit better for you guys, to be honest. But we will get there. I'm a believer. Up the Blues, Blue Noses, and let me know your thoughts and comments. On the next video that I do, I will be reading out your comments and stuff as well, and from the previous video as well. I've just got in from my night shift, so I'm going to get my head down. But Blue Noses, keep right on. Yes, it's shit, but it's gonna be really good. We're gonna have a really good season, and Mowbray's gonna take us there. Whether Blues win the league or not, Blues will definitely be in the top 6 of League 1, and even if it's a playoff, Blues are gonna do it. Keep right on, Blue Noses. Through the joys and sorrows too. As you go through life, it's a long, long road. There'll be joys and sorrows too. Every song we sing it. Keep right on. Up the Blues.